Today we're going to be talking about how to use TikTok to promote your music. Now, before you even consider promoting your music on TikTok, you have to actually get your music on TikTok. This is probably the most important part of the video, is getting your music on TikTok. And one of the platforms that I personally use to do that is Distrokid. There's a bunch of platforms out there that do it, but I personally use Distrokid mainly because Distrokid, in fact, actually, I used to release my music through a different company. However, I wanted to get my music on TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff, and that wasn't possible at the time on any other platform other than, or any other distributor other than Distrokid. So I made the switch over to Distrokid because they've always been at the forefront of the industry, promoting your music and getting your music out there into different and unique ways. So Distrokid is how I release my music, how I get it on all these platforms, all these streaming platforms, including TikTok and Instagram Reels and all those other things. For example, you can even get it on Roblox now through Distrokid. And we're going to talk about that a little more later, not Roblox, but the benefits of Distrokid because they have a special agreement with TikTok. So we're going to talk about, that's one of the points, but we're not there yet. So if you are interested in that and have not released your music or want to consider switching, I mean, they're great in general, and we're going to move on after this and talk about actual benefits of TikTok, using TikTok and how to promote your music. But you can release as much music as you want. Unlimited music for one flat fee. You keep 100% of the royalties, and there's a link in the description if you want to save 7% for Distrokid. But that leads me perfectly into number one in releasing unlimited music through Distrokid is releasing more music. Now, I talk about this all the time. I'm a firm believer of releasing as much content, as much music, whether it be actual music or content related to music, as you can. I think that there is a lot of truth in the idea of quality is subjective. So what I mean by that is I show 5 different people one video. Only 2 people may like that video. 3 people may not like it, right? However, if I show 5 different people 25 different videos, there's a very good chance that everybody's going to find something that they like. In fact, they might like several different things. And that's why I always posted so much on YouTube. It's because if I only posted one video a day or one video a week, you might not be interested in that video that I posted, and therefore I just lost your view. However, if I posted more, you might be more inclined to be like, oh, I don't like that video, but I do like this video, and I'm going to watch that. And you know what? I actually really like this guy, so I'm going to give the other video a try, right? Same thing with music. The more you release, the more opportunities you have to grow your fan base because they get to see different sides of you, and they might not like this song because it's too slow, but they really like this song because it has a bit more of a rocky edge to it. But then that introduces them to this song that you have them that you've released. So I recommend releasing more music. The more music you have out there, the more opportunity you have for people to discover you, but also more opportunities. For example, what we're going to start going into next. Of people to use your songs, right? It's all about people using your song on TikTok. Promoting your music on TikTok is people using it because that's how it grows, right? You want to be the song underlying the viral song, the trending song, right? People use your song for a specific trend. You want that to be you. And then that leads to other opportunities. Man, I just actually, you know the song, These Beautiful Things That We've Got, boom, boom, right? That started on TikTok, Instagram Reels. That was a viral song. I just saw that in a car commercial. You know how much that guy got paid for that? I don't, but I know how much those things do pay. That's insane. That licensing sync deal, that's crazy. So I'm pumped. Like, it really works. People are building real music careers, going on tour through TikTok and growing their music on TikTok. It's real. So first thing is putting out as much music as you can, and also as much content as you can. This leads me to the next point is content. Putting as much of your content on TikTok as possible. Utilizing the platform. And what I mean by that is, but the most important actually part of that is being authentic. Putting authentic, this is the key, authentic content out there. Because I've seen, and I've fallen into this trap, and I've seen a lot of musicians fall in this trap, but I'm not pointing fingers, I've done this plenty of times, and it feels gross, is you're not authentic to who you are, and you think something's going to work because it works with somebody else. And for example, all the different types of content you can do, there's plenty, but I'm going to name a couple. There's skits. There's some really great musicians out there that do skits and like, oh, I'm just walking into the studio and it's all the same person, but you play different parts. I've tried that. It did not work for me. It is not my style, and it just felt so inauthentic, right? But there's behind the scenes videos showing behind the scenes of you recording, of you in the studio, of you prepping your gig for your gigs, whatever the case may be. Like that, I love that, making that kind of content. That's so authentic to me. There could be singing videos, you singing. There could be you recording. There could be of you just in. I mean, some other artists just put their music with a beautiful scenery and their lyrics on it, right? Now this leads to the next point of, or with another sub point of this one is utilizing the platform. I've heard a lot of people say that TikTok or Instagram want you to use their platform. And what I mean by that is instead of using the adding text or lyrics inside Premiere Pro or CapCut, whatever you use to make your videos, you actually add it inside of TikTok or Instagram, because it shows that you're using their platform, you're utilizing it. A lot of people that I know in the industry recommend that. I don't do it all the time because I don't have the time to, and it's so tedious. But if you have the time and you want to take that extra step, it definitely would help. So make authentic content related to your music, because that then potentially has the options for you to go viral. This is another one, and it's kind of leading to the third point, which is there something that you can relate to your music as a trend, right? And this actually goes back to even using Distrokid. One of the things I really liked about Distrokid is you can choose what part of your song you want to go be the preview inside of TikTok. For example, if it's a 3-minute song, you could choose which 30 seconds or which minute you want to be the preview. So pick the part that's going to be the most catchy, the most usable, but also is there something that you can do to attach it to a trend where people then were like, oh, I can make this. For example, you know the Dolly Parton song Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? I believe it's Dolly Parton. Like, people then use that because it's a great idea. What are they doing on Monday? What are they doing on Tuesday? What are they doing on Wednesday? Like, that's a great trending opportunity. Is there something with your songs, a line or 2 or 3 in your songs that you could do with that? That leads me to the, I don't know what number I'm on, 3rd or 4th part, I think it's 3, is influencer marketing. This has been around forever, and particularly now in the social media sphere, it's really, really beneficial. I've personally used it, and it's worked really, really well. Influencer marketing is you say, hey, you have a platform, I don't. Can I pay to use your platform? Can I give you money and you share blank, my music, my brand, my product, whatever the case may be, on your platform? Can you use it? Can you make a video with it? Can you talk about it? There's all these different ways that you can you create the deal. And one of the best ways is just reaching out. I've spent days and times, I can't even tell you, I probably sent out at this point over the past 10 years, 50,000 messages, 100,000 messages, just copy and pasting the same message to all these different influence sends. And, I'm not saying I've sent 100,000 influencers. I'm saying messages, whether it be, hey, would you like to come on my podcast? Hey, what would you charge? Specifically, what would you charge for you to use my music in a video? I'd like to hire you to make a video with my music. What would that cost, right? And then you can get even crazy with this. I've broken it down based on view count. This is how I did it when I was doing influencer marketing, based on how many because sometimes videos flop, and now you're paying a flat rate for a video to flop. It sucks. However, if you could base it on view count, it incentivizes the poster, the influencer, to want to post even more, make it go viral because they'll make more money, right? So I actually broke it down. If it got 500 views, if it got 1,000 views, 50,000, 100,000, a million, how much I paid based off of that. It was a little bit of a pain to track, but that was great. If you don't have money, can you barter with them? Do you have something available that you can share with them that they can then, that would be worth it? For example, like, I don't know, like if you have a great brand of, I don't know, merch, hey, I'll send you this, or, just make it worth their while. That's the biggest thing, is make it worth their while. Nobody wants to do you a favor. It's the truth. We all got our things going on. We all got lives going on. Nobody wants to do your favor. Like, do yourself a favor by making it worth their while. The next one, the 4th one, we're going to go back to Distrokid, and this is the cool thing I was talking about earlier with Distrokid, is their partnership with TikTok, and TikTok now released TikTok for artists, and you can become an artist. You can create an artist page on TikTok, or you can associate your page on TikTok as an artist, and you have access to a lot more things, highlighting certain songs and just previewing music. There's a lot of cool things. If you're not familiar with it, I did a video on that. You can type in TikTok for artists on my page. You can learn more about it, but that's one of the benefits of releasing through Distrokid. So is making sure you have an artist account on TikTok. That's super helpful. One more thing I actually want to say, actually we can keep on this topic, is just consistency. One thing that's worked on my YouTube channel and on all things I've done is consistency. Whether you're using influencer marketing, whether you're using releasing music, whether you're posting your own videos, whatever the case may be, is just be consistent and do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like push-ups. Nobody likes hard work, but it pays off. So then once you see it pay off, you kind of start to like hard work because you realize that the payoff is there. It's like push-ups. You do one push-up, okay, that's all I can do. You do one again tomorrow. You do one again the next day. You do one again the next day. All of a sudden you realize you can do 3. And it kind of compounds itself. After you do 3 for a week now, oh shoot, I can do 7. Wow, I can do 14 now. I can do 23. And it just progresses and progresses, and it's the same thing. And be grateful for what you have in the sense of, one thing I really like to talk about is viral for you moments. Yeah, you might not get 1 million views on a video, but you got 1,000 views when normally you get 33. Celebrate that victory. That's great. That's a viral for you moment. You're not competing. You're not in the same page. If you're watching this video, you're not in the same boat as Mr. Beast. So why compare yourself to him, right? Last point I want to talk about is one that I don't really love, but this is an idea that other artists are doing, is like meme content. To me, it feels kind of cheap. I don't really like it, but they'll find these great video memes and they'll attach their song to it and they'll post and post and post and post and post with all these different great, like, funny memes. It feels inauthentic. It's a great way to make money because, if these videos generate money, yeah, sure, you can make money, but it feels cheap to me to promote your music. That's another way if you want to go that route. Because we're talking about all the different ways. Those are just a couple. And utilize AI. Ask ChatGPT or something like that. How can I promote my music on TikTok? Tell them who you are, what you do, what kind of music you make, and what you like. Skit videos feel really inauthentic to me. Okay, what do you like? What else do you like? So from that, and then put that into ChatGPT, and then you utilize it. Use AI to your advantage, right? Use AI to make more videos. If you don't have access to your drummer, hey, this is another one. One last point I'll make is posting even acoustic songs or song idea. This is a huge one. Actually, this should be a bonus point or bonus tip because this is super important. Posting unfinished songs on TikTok. This could be its own subcategory. Unfinished songs on TikTok, because it you can see what people resonate with, and then you can go and finish those songs. But then it also, you have the opportunity to bring people along the process. They hear the first version of a song, they get excited. Wow, this is great. Now you drew them in right there. Now you can show them every part of the process, the recording, finishing the song, prepping to release the song. And you get to see which songs people even like to which ones you get to finish, right? I mean, hopefully you finish all the songs, but you can prioritize certain or see what people are liking. And now you don't want to pander to them, right? You want to be an artist and create what you want to make. But if you have 4 different songs ideas and you throw all of them out there, see which one sticks. And then bring people along in the process of making it. That's a great tip that I've seen from people using on social media. Is they just wrote a song and they've just posted just the raw acoustic. Hey, I wrote this 3 minutes ago. What do you think? People love that stuff. And then you can bring them along in the process. It doesn't have to be the final product. That's one of the coolest things about social media. It doesn't have to be the final product. Bring people along with the process. I hope you found that helpful. Let me know if you have any other tips or things that you've seen work well for other artists or work for yourself. And again, if you want to release music, I personally use Distrokid. There's a link down below. Save 7% on your first year. God bless. Peace out.